friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is finally going to be a tutorial on this very warm fall berry cut crease look that I'm wearing right here. I wore this look in my most recent favorites video. I guess that would be my August favorites, and you guys went crazy on Instagram, on Snapchat, on what's my other here, YouTube. A whole bunch of you guys asked for a tutorial, and you guys pretty much know if you request a tutorial, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna give you the tutorial. It might take me a little minute, but I will definitely get it up for you. So that is what this is today. I wasn't originally gonna do one before I got the request, of course, just because I've done so many cut crease looks, and I actually just did one, I think sometime last week. So I do a lot of cut creases, so I figured you guys don't want to keep seeing cut creases over and over again. But I guess you guys are my type of people because you really want to see the cut creases, so that's exactly what I did for you today. I really wanted to do a fall inspired makeup look, and I mean, can we get any more fall than this? I highly doubt that. So I'm gonna stop talking. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. So to start off this look, I'm grabbing the color Burnt Orange from the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to take this with a really fluffy brush and just blow this out in my crease. When I thought about doing a fall cut crease, of course this was the first palette that came to my mind because this palette just screams fall. It's super warm, super burnt, and I just love it. So then I'm going to grab the color Red Ochre with a small angled brush. Any small angled brush you have will do. The one I'm using, I think, is by BH Cosmetics. Really doesn't matter. Just any type of small brush that can get you to really define your crease. I am just cutting my crease with this, and you guys have seen me do a cut crease. I don't even know how many times at this point. I do so many because I love them so much. So you guys pretty much know my technique by now, but I'm just starting to cut my crease with this, and I will start flicking at the end because we are gonna do kind of like a winged liner shape. And then I'm gonna grab this Makeup Geek, I think this is the defined crease brush, and I took the same color Red Ochre and just kind of blended on top of the line that I just drew, just so it starts to look a little bit blended. It's not gonna be super blended, but just a little bit for now. That's good enough for me. Then I'm gonna go back into the Modern Renaissance palette, aka my favorite palette of all time. I just can't tell you guys how much I love this palette. And I'm gonna take the color Realgar. You know, I feel like Anastasia Beverly Hills doesn't even know how to pronounce this, to be honest with you. Like, Realgar. Who would know? Realgar, I'm sure like all of you know, and it's just me. But I'm going to take that really orange shade. It's like basically a straight up orange. And I took it with a smaller fluffy brush and just started blending on top of that cut crease line that we created. Then with the color Cyprus Umber, which is just a dark brown shade, I'm just using the same small angle brush that we used to originally cut the crease and just define it a little bit more. I actually didn't do this originally when I did this look, so you can skip on this. But I kind of felt like I should have. Like, this one step, just adding the brown, I feel like gives so much more dimension and definition and just makes it look a lot more cut, which you know I like. So I'm glad that I did it this time. I wish I did the first time, but I just ended up blending that out once I put that extra line on there. Then with the color Tempera, I took a MAC 242 brush and I just highlighted my brow bone. You guys know I don't really do this every single time I do my makeup, but I feel like with a cut crease, I always end up taking the eyeshadow up into like my hairline. And so I feel like this is kind of necessary for a cut crease look. And then I just blended that out a little bit just so it's not a super harsh like white line underneath my eyebrow. You know what I'm saying. Then I just grabbed the MAC Prolongwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, and I'm just cleaning up my cut crease. You can use like a creaseless concealer, but it has to be creaseless because I cannot stress this enough. Because the cut crease is over our actual crease, then if you put a concealer that is not creaseless, your eyeshadow is going to crease a lot. So I just cleaned that up with the Prolongwear Paint Pot. I definitely recommend this over concealer, by the way, if that wasn't clear, but I mean, of course, use what you like. And then I just grabbed the color Tempera again, and I'm just placing this all over the lid right up to the cut crease. Then with the ColourPop gel liner in Best O, it's kind of like a purplish burgundy shade. I'm just going to do a wing liner and just make sure not to touch that wing shape that you kind of created with the cut crease, because that would kind of defeat the purpose of it being there at all, really. So I'm just going to do a regular wing liner. I actually have a video in the description box all the time in every single one of my videos of how I do my wing liner, so you can go ahead and check down there if you want like a detailed video, but I just did it as anybody would do it. Then I started using my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Biscuit, and I just put it underneath my eyes. I put it on my forehead and down the bridge of my nose, but I just didn't show that clip because I hate putting my concealer. I don't know what it is, but it just I don't know, I just feel like it's so boring and like nobody wants to watch that. So I did put it everywhere I always put it, and then I went in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, which I am really running low on, and I baked with that, but of course it looks like I just had it on for 5 seconds, and I just wiped it away with a Morphe brush, and then with the same ColourPop gel liner, because I don't have this in the pencil form. I believe they do have every single gel liner in the pencil form, but I just don't have this color in the pencil form. So I just used the same gel liner with the same angled brush that I used to cut my crease, and just pop this in the waterline and just a little bit underneath, because we are of course going to smoke out the lower lash line. Like, what would a Katie Danger tutorial be without smoking out the lower lash line? I couldn't tell you. So then I'm going to take Cyprus Umber again, which is that dark brown shade, and I'm just going to run this right underneath Best O and kind of smudge it out a little bit. I thought it looked a little weird at first because it's like a purple liner and then brown underneath it, but it kind of meshed together and just made it like a darker purple, which is exactly what I wanted. So I was happy about that. And then I'm going to take the color Realgar, and I'm just going to take an E36 brush by Morphe. I love this pencil brush. You guys know this is not news. And I'm just going to smudge out that purpley brown mixture that we have going on there, just so that it's more smoky and not just like a harsh purpley brown line. And then I'm going in with mascara. This is Extended Play Lash by MAC. I really need to try some new mascaras. I think I've been using the same 2 or 3 for like my entire life. So definitely leave mascara recommendations down below, but they have to be good for lower lashes, because my top lashes I don't really bother that much. For my actual falsies, I used what did I use? Tamanna by Flutter lashes. I believe these might be limited edition, but I had them and I had never used them, so we use them now. And these are the lashes I was wearing in my original video, by the way. I just highlighted my inner corners with Primavera from the Renaissance palette, and now I'm going to start contouring. I'm using this new contour palette. It's really not new, but it's new to me. It's the Tarte and Makeup Shayla contour palette, and I used that lighter contour shade just to contour, and I have been loving this palette. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on the Tarte contour palette, and I figure I'd give the Makeup Shayla one a chance because the other one didn't look like the colors would be that good for my skin, and I have been loving it. Then I just decided to bronze, of course, with my favorite Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil and the Morphe E3 brush. I'm just kind of blending out my contour a little bit and just bronzing around my foreline. Oh my god, my forehead and my hairline. Apparently that's a 4-line now. We should definitely make that a thing. Then I just also used that same contour color that I used in the Makeup Shayla palette just on my nose, just to give it some definition, because you guys know I have to contour my nose. And I also used the blush in that palette, which I love. I love it so much. I want to use it every single day. This is like the perfect Katie Danger blush right here. Like, look at that. It's like this peachy beautifulness. Then I used the Morphe brushes and Daisy Danger, Katie Danger using Daisy Danger's palette. I love it. I'm just using that light color. It's like a light goldish color on the bottom left corner, and I love it. This is definitely my favorite color in the entire palette, and I just think this palette is so worth it. It's like, I think $25 and you get 9 colors. I'm just saying, that's really good. And I think that these colors would flatter every single skin tone. That color on the bottom right, I think would look amazing on deep skin tones. Then I'm taking the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color Rouge. It's spelled like Rouge, but I don't know if it's Rouge. But it's just like a deep vampy color. It's actually in collaboration with Karrueche Tran. And I'm just lining my lips because we're about to go in with a vampy color. And I don't know what my life would be if I didn't line my lips with a vampy color. I think my lipstick would just be a hot mess. So then I went in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip. I need to get my life together. And this is the color LAX. You guys heard me talk about this in my most recent favorites video. I'm obsessed with this color. It is the best vampy lip of all time. So of course I had to use it in this video. And once you've got your liquid lipstick on, unless you decide to set your face, then this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi friends, welcome back. So today I'm bringing you guys another video, and this is finally gonna be another lip swatch video. I used to do these every single month, but I kind of just ran out of lip products to do lip swatches of.